Hey guys, JamiyJamie. Today in Roblox we're playing some more Project Pokemon here. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to EV train pretty efficiently. So I've been getting a lot of people asking me, how do I EV train to make my Pokemon better? EV training gives your Pokemon extra stats increased, and it'll help you a lot with the Elite Four if you haven't beaten it already. So first things first, you want to get your Pokemon that you want to EV train, and it has to be a good level between level 50 and 99. It can't be level 100, it can be lower than 50, but to do this efficiently so you one hit every Pokemon, you want at least level 50 and it'll be good. Also, only have that Pokemon you want to EV train in your party, along with a level 10 or lower Pokemon. In this case I'm using my level 9 Railu, so that way once I'm in Elegant Valley, which I am now, every Pokemon will be level 10 or lower. So yeah, what we first want to do then is go to the guy in the cabin up here in Elegant Valley. I'm going to say it again, Elegant Valley. And once you talk to him, pick the Pokemon that you want to EV train, and it'll come up with these numbers. So for my Mamoswine, I want to give it speed and attack EV. So as you can see, my speed is at 252. That is the maximum you can get for one stat. I still want to do my attack EVs, so it's to get another 25, so that shouldn't take me too long. And then I can also get another 6 in a random stat, because you only can get 510 maximum EVs. So yes, that means you can either spread it between two stats with 252 each, and then for one of the other stats give it 6, so pretty good. So remember, it's going to be difficult or different from every Pokemon. So Mamoswine will want speed and attack. Something like my Scizor will want defense and attack, which it has 252 in defense and 252 in attack. So yeah, so once you've done this, and if you have already got numbers in any of these stats, and before you start EV training, let's say you had 100 in HP, 100 in special defense, 100 in defense, or even 100 in attack, so 100 between them all, let's just say that. Even though you can't do that, we'll just say it. You want to buy something called a stat reset from the Pokemon market, so let's go buy one of those really quick. I'm not going to use it because I'm really close to finishing this. But what you want to do is talk to this guy that I talked to, go to competitive, and scroll down once. You want to buy the stat reset. Yes, it'll reset your stats EVs, not your stats, your stat EV. That's why people don't like using them, because they think it resets your Pokemon stats. It doesn't. It just resets the EV. So yes, you want to buy one of these and use it on the Pokemon you want to EV train. Okay, so once you've used that, go back to the guy in the cabin, see if they're all 0. If they are all 0 in every stat, you're ready to start EV training. Okay, so firstly, if you want to make this really fast, you want to buy these items if you can afford them. So if you're using a Pokemon that you want to try and get up in 2 stats, such as Gengar, Mamoswine, for example, Gengar will want 252 speed EVs and 252 special attack EVs. So what I want to do for Gengar is buy 20 Carbos, and where's the other one? It might be a bit lower. Okay, no, I went past it. And 20 calcium. So the maximum you can feed a Pokemon these is 20. It used to be 10, now it is 20. And once you feed 20 of these calciums to my Gengar, it would have 200 EV points in special attack, or if you use Carbos, it'll be 200 EV points in speed. You only can use a total of 20, and you can't feed it anymore, so that means you'll have to get the rest of the 52 EV points on your own. Now to do this, you want to faint Pokemon, and the best way to faint Pokemon is to come into Elegant Valley with your level 10 Pokemon and your EV train, so everything will be low level and you'll be able to one hit everything. So then, once you've used your items, if you want to use them, you don't have to, it just that means this routine of battling Pokemon is going to take a lot longer. So This area over here is if you want to get special attack EVs. I think there's only one Pokemon in here, which is Larvesta and its evolutions. You don't want to battle them, you want to run away. They will give you the wrong EVs. So everything else in this area is good. Also, I should note, if you battle any legendaries, if you kill it with your Pokemon, it'll gain most likely the wrong EVs, because legendary Pokemon also give EVs, just like it's a random chance. So usually when you're wanting to EV train, you want to run away from any legendaries, because you're most likely not going to catch it, and if you don't catch it and you KO it, you're going to have to buy another stat reset and do it again. So yes, that's the special attack EV. So if you come over here in the waterfall, this is a HP EV training area. I think everything good in here is good to faint, so it should be good for HP, so you just want to stay in here and battle Pokemon. The next area here is special defense. Everything in here I think is good to KO as well, so just be careful. The best thing to do is probably to look up on Google Pokemon EVs, and there should be a list of every Pokemon effort value points, and there'll be a list of every Pokemon in the game and what EVs it will come. All you have to do is press Ctrl and F and type in the Pokemon that you're battling, and it will tell you what EVs that Pokemon will give you if you faint it. But anyway, the next area is this area over here and the one in the corner, which is speed. Everything in here is good except from legendaries and Tauros. Tauros gives attack EV, one attack EV and one speed EV. So that's pretty good for me because Mamoswine wants attack EVs. But if you're not using Mamoswine and using a Gengar, you don't want attack EVs, so best thing to do is just to run and you won't gain any attack EVs. Okay, the defense EV training area is inside this cave, and also there's one around the corner, which I can just show you real quick. I usually train this area because I can just walk in circles and it doesn't take me anywhere else, but yes, everything in here I believe is also good, so that's good for defense. For example, I use train Scizor in there for defense. Okay, next is attack, and this is the final stat, and it's pretty much everywhere up on top of this mountain. So right now I'd be training Mamoswine in here, and the only Pokemon you cannot KO and all you want to do is run is Piloswine or Piloswine, which is Swinub's evolution. You can KO Swinub because it'll give it an attack EV. I think you can't KO Piloswine because I think it gives a HP EV. And Mamoswine isn't in this patch of grass, so don't need to worry about that. So yeah, only Piloswine is bad in this area, so you don't want to KO that. But yeah, that's all of the areas. So once you've done 252 EV points in every stats that you want, and like I said, you can have a total of 2 stats with 252 EV points, and you come here and it says, for example, my Mamoswine has got 252 speed and we'll say it has 252 attack. That means Mamoswine is done. However, there are 6 remaining EV points I can get, which won't help because as you can see it says right here 4 EV points will give me 1 stat increase. So that means if I look up right now, if I have 252 EV points in speed and divide that by 4, that means I will have a total of 63 bonus stats. So that means at level 100 it'll be completely maxed out at speed and fully maxed out at attack once I've finished it. But yeah, so the remaining 6, 2 of them aren't necessary. So if you screw up and it's, let's say Mamoswine has 252 speed, 252 attack, 4 HP and 1 in special attack and 1 in defense, that's okay because the 1 in defense and 1 in special attack doesn't matter. However, the 4 in HP is going to help a little bit because it'll give me a extra HP stat point. So the rest of the 6 you just usually want to put on. Usually HP I go for, but if you're EV training HP, so let's say using Blissey wants 252 HP and 252 special defense, so you probably want to get it in speed or special attack. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there isn't a lot else to explain. Just that when you train it, be careful. And if you do get the wrong stat in, or wrong EV point in a stat, don't worry. Don't have to restart it fully with a stat reset. You can buy a mini stat reset, which will just remove 10 EVs from every stat. So that means if let's say you finished getting 252 in speeds, 252 in attack, but you got 3 in special defense and 3 in HP. If you use one of these, it'll take away 10 EVs from HP, so that means it'll be at 0, 10 from special defense, so it'll be at 0, 10 from speed, so that'll mean it'll have 242, so you need to get another 10 in speed, and attack will also be at 242, so you'll want to get another 10 in attack again. But anyway, I think that's it. It's a pretty long video, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed and hopefully this was helpful. If you have any further questions, make sure to leave a comment down below. I'll make sure to answer them and help you out the most that I can possibly do. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.